The last Konami Classics disc for the 360 brought the big guns, and not just because it had Super Contra. Castlevania Symphony of the Night pulled its weight, and Froggers for that matter. The second volume of that collection, though, not so much. It's got regular Contra instead of Super Contra, which frankly is fine by me. It's got Russian Attack, an arcade classic that, after the fall of the Iron Curtain and the rise of games with significantly better controls, feels a bit on the stale side. And it's got Track and Field, the bane of many an arcade operator, and one of the most egregious button mashers in the history of the industry. The majority of the action boils down to alternating between two buttons as quickly as possible to build up speed, then using a third to perform some sort of action like jumping, hurling a javelin, or leaping hurdles. Unfortunately, the comfort of having two nice big buttons to hit is eliminated when you're on a 360 controller, and failing one of the 6 events sends you right back to the beginning. If you're a bad enough dude to attempt this madness, best get the icy hot ready because you're gonna hurt.
Distance 70.75 meters.
Russian Attack fares somewhat better as it's a run and stab action platformer with no need for impressive button foo just to survive. You're under the right, you stab enemies of some vague nationality that's not totally alluded to in the title at all. You maybe get a flamethrower or RPG, rocket-propelled grenade, not Final Fantasy, to relieve your stabbing arm, and you try to rescue your buddies held prisoner behind enemy lines. It's a fair to middling game, but some of the control foibles will leave you frustrated, especially in as much as ladders are involved. Up to jump is for Solomon's Key and fighting games, not for intense joystickery. I understand it's so that the 2 action buttons can be used for a regular knife stab and a special weapon, but in this remastered 360 version, can't there be room for a better control setup? Come on, Digital Eclipse. Finally, there's Contra. Frankly, it's tough to speak ill of one of the true classics in the industry, so I won't! As with the rest of the games in this collection, it's available with its original design or a smoothed-over version with a remastered soundtrack. As it's based on the arcade version instead of the old NES standby you're probably more familiar with, there will be a couple differences that might throw off your sense of nostalgia a bit. But that'll only last a second because it's still the alien-busting romp you know and love, full of rocks, snipers, and pop-up turret designed generations ago with the express purpose of bilking you out of your allowance. All of these remastered versions are available on the XBLA shop as well as on this physical disc, so if you just want to pick your favorite out of this lineup, you can do that with little difficulty. Just saying.
Foul.